Baptist Hill is located in a rural area of the Charleston County School District. It consists of grades 6 through 12. It is considered the center of this community. But it was one of several schools that were lacking needed technology in the district.
I've been with the district for 6 years now, and right when I started, the first thing that I was briefed on was sort of our wide area network capabilities and internet access, and there were 6 schools that didn't have the same level of wide area network connectivity than the others. It wasn't through a lack of effort or desire to provide that bandwidth, it was simply that there weren't providers that had the infrastructure in place.
Kayla Goodwine, principal of Baptist Hill, said the lack of bandwidth really limited the students' education opportunities.
It was very frustrating last year because we did not have the bandwidth that we needed to complete projects for students to get on the internet. They timed out, their passwords didn't work. So we just had a lot of frustrating times with our internet use last year.
It wasn't an easy issue to address considering their location, but together with several state agencies, the school board joined forces with Spirit Communications and Palmetto Telephone. Their goal was to give students better access by putting the infrastructure in place.
Spirit Communications has always been focused at the state level on delivering high quality, high-speed communications throughout the state. Fortunately, we're able to work with our owner companies like Palmetto Telephone to locally deliver that solution.
So it started out as a partnership between Palmetto Telephone, Spirit, and the E-rate programming in South Carolina. So they helped provide funding needed to complete the business case. That included building a significant amount of fiber infrastructure into the Charleston County. 35 miles of fiber optic cable was installed, going underneath the Edisto River, underneath railroads, and Highway 17.
Had to overcome a lot of hurdles in order to make it happen, and there were some roadblocks along the way, and we had to figure out ways around those roadblocks, and fortunately we were able to do that.
And by doing that, it changed the way these students are learning.
Like last year, we had a project about Native American culture, and there were some videos that we needed to look up, and like we could get on the website for the video, but the video would not show up at all. And this year it's like we have everything. It's like you can get on whatever you want whenever you need it. It's pretty much like a leap from South Carolina all the way to California. It's how big a difference it is.
Well, it's helped the students because they can now access the internet quicker. They can get on sites that they could not access last year. They actually have access and opportunities to do what some of the kids in the other schools are doing. Projects. We live in a .com age, and I feel like our students were frustrated because they didn't have what the other schools had at the time because of our technology difficulties. So with the increased bandwidth and with the help of our school district and all of our partners working together, we're able to give our students increased technology use.
For the first time, they have the high-speed bandwidth to connect them to the rest of CCSD, the state, and beyond, in the world for that matter, through the power of the internet. Now with this bandwidth, we can look at opportunities such as distance education. So it doesn't matter where you live in this district, you should have the same educational opportunities.
And now these students' learning possibilities and futures are endless.